Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk about Scentsy's Father's Day bars. So I not only have bars to kind of share with you my cold sniff impression of these, but I also took time and I warmed them so that I could give you warm reviews as well. So this will be cold sniff as well as my warm reviews. The Father's Day collection is one of my favorite collections of the year because I love masculine fragrances, and I feel like this is a collection that Scentsy normally does pretty darn well. So I have my iPad. Let's go through the three bars. We have Vanilla Bourbon, Vanilla Oud, and Vanilla Oak. So let's start with Vanilla Oud. Vanilla Oud is the one that I was the most intrigued to smell because I have heard so many people talk about this dang bar. Okay, so many people have talked about it. This one has notes of sweet vanilla, leather, and oud wood. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. On cold, it is definitely my favorite. Obviously, you're getting the vanilla, and the vanilla is really nice because the oud wood in here is very strong, and I feel like the vanilla really creams out that oud wood a lot. Leather, I can pick up a little bit of leather, but it is much lighter, much more in the background. This is not a leather scent. This is an oud wood scent, very masculine, very creamy, almost leans cologne-like to me. I could definitely see a man wearing this in a cologne. It's warm and comforting. Beautiful. This is definitely my favorite on cold, and I can see why so many people love this one, and we're very excited for it to come back. So that one was definitely my favorite on cold. My next favorite on cold is Vanilla Bourbon. And this one has notes of warm vanilla and a smooth sip of bourbon mingle under a hint of nutmeg. And this one says it's returning with the Father's Day 2025 collection. So I'm very familiar and I've heard about Vanilla Oud, but I wonder if all of these are old fragrances. This one really makes me think of fall when I smell it. It packs a punch. The bourbon, it's a little bit spicy. You're definitely picking up the nutmeg to my nose. You get the spiciness from this. The vanilla, I don't feel like is as present in this bar as the Vanilla Oud. It's definitely lighter, much more in the background. I'm getting the bourbon. I'm getting like around the campfire type of vibes. I think this scent, and I feel this way about it on warm too, really makes me think of around the campfire. Yeah, so this was the one that when I smelled it, I was like, I don't know, that nutmeg is pretty strong. That nutmeg is pretty darn strong. And then Vanilla Oak was my least favorite on cold sniff. Still liked it. I can confidently say that I like all of these on cold, but Vanilla Oak being my least favorite. And this just says it's French vanilla and woody oak. This one is very oak heavy. This one to me almost smells like you just got brand new oak wood bedroom furniture or something, and the scent that comes off of like new furniture when you get it, that's what this is. This is in your face, very tree, very wood heavy. I don't get a lot of vanilla with this one. It is mainly just that kind of sharp oak note. It's pretty, but definitely my least favorite of the three on warm, or on cold. I'm sorry, on cold. Okay, so then on warm, I Honestly, it's hard for me to rate a favorite versus a least favorite because I actually really enjoyed all of these. And to be honest, I guess if I have to pick a favorite on warm, it might be the vanilla oak. So the one that was my least favorite on cold, I think if I had to choose, I would say that this one is my favorite on warm. So the vanilla oak I did in my bedroom, and it's just beautiful. I don't know how to explain it, like I said, other than just like you got brand new oak bedroom furniture, but it's just such a cozy masculine bedroom scent. This was gorgeous. This was really strong. I probably could have left this in for longer than I did. I left this in for 2 days before I was like, okay, let's take it out and move on to something else. But this was a great performer. Like I said, I melted this one in my bedroom. So, you know, it's a decent sized bedroom, but it's not a humongous space by any means. I really liked this. You definitely have to like woodsy scents though to enjoy this bar by far, but I think that one was my favorite. Next, I would say vanilla bourbon is my next step down favorite. I melted 2 of these, and I did this one in my open concept. I thought that this one would be the most open concept kind of appropriate bar. And I feel very similar about it on cold as I do on warm. I like this a lot on warm. To me, this is not really appropriate for this time of year. Like I said, this definitely gives me around the campfire vibes. It's got a very smoky quality to it, a very deep quality, I guess because of the bourbon. This is a fall, winter, cozy, sexy bar. Really cozy scent. I like the woodsiness that you get from this, the smokiness. It's a vibe. It is a winter cabin type of fragrance. I really enjoyed it. And the 2 bars in the open concept were beautiful, performed great, lasted the whole day. Really liked that one. Surprisingly, the one that I liked the least on warm is vanilla oud. And so if you remember, this one was my favorite on cold, and then I've kind of swapped places. I melted this one in this wax room right here. Scent profile wise, this is a beautiful bar. Beautiful. Definitely my favorite scent profile. However, this one was very late. I did feel like throughout the course of the day, it got stronger. Like maybe it needed just a little bit of time in the warmers to kind of get going. So I do feel like it got stronger as it went throughout the day. And I liked it. I could smell it more kind of towards the end of the day, or, you know, a few hours after I had put it in the warmer, more so than in the beginning of the day. But I just wish that this would have been a stronger scent. It's still beautiful. I'm going to enjoy the bars I have of it. Maybe it just needs to sit a little bit. There are plenty of bars that I find from Scentsy that might be a little bit on the weaker side, and then I let them sit and they are a boomer. And that's what I'm hoping happens with this one, because my goodness, is this a beautiful fragrance. I just need it to pack a little bit of a punch. So those are my thoughts on the Father's Day bars. Now, this collection comes with a warmer. That really frustrates me. I don't understand why Scentsy is doing that, and I think it's silly. I think it's a different word, but I won't say that. I did a one and done club, and I just put these bars into a club and I checked out. So I actually got a 6-pack of all of these. So I melted 2 of the vanilla bourbon, so I have 4 vanilla bourbon left, but then I have 5 vanilla oud and 5 vanilla oak. So that's probably going to be more than enough for me. I wanted to get multiple kits. I wasn't going to keep buying multiple warmers. I'm not going to do that. And so that's the way I did it. That's the way I would encourage you to do it. Stick it in a club. If you're not interested in the warmer, I don't understand why they did it that way, and I think it's really frustrating. But in any case, that is the Father's Day collection. I'm really, really impressed. I think they knocked it out of the park. Last year, I think they knocked it out of the park. I really love these fragrances and could see me enjoying these immensely. The vanilla oud any time of year, but the vanilla oak and the vanilla bourbon kind of more into the fall and winter. So I probably will save the remainder of my bars for then. But I would love to hear what you guys think about these bars, or if you're looking to pick any of them up. Have you tried them in the past? I think I'm just slow to the game with some of these kind of returning fragrances. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.